Hi, Redemption Gateway. This is Bill Anderson, one of the elders again today. The topic today is lessons learned from marriage. My wife and I have met in college in San Francisco back in 1967. Actually, we met in 65 and were married in 67. So we've got a few years under our belts in married life. And God has been very good to us. Lessons learned from marriage. The issue is not, have we learned lessons? The issue is simply, what do I talk about in 3 minutes? I'd like to talk about three things. Number one, don't ever forget, whether you're a husband or a wife, that marriage is a gift from God. Marriage began in the Garden of Eden when Adam was found to be without someone who corresponded to him. And God provided Eve. There was a completion, and there was a gift to him. And of course, marriage throughout the Bible is seen in that kind of a context. And husbands particularly, remember that your wife is a gift to you. And don't ever forget that. Wives likewise, your husband is a gift from God to you. And make sure that you remember that. Secondly, there's a saying that goes about that says, being in love is never having to say you're sorry. No. Being in love means you will often have to say you're sorry. Donna and I have had a good marriage and anticipate it going on for many more years. We'll be married 54 years this coming spring. And there have been multitudinous times when I have found that I need to say I'm sorry. Many times it's been I didn't realize it until I realized later that she was upset about something. And on inquiry, I would find that I had to say, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I came across that way. And don't think you learn that once, because you'll keep relearning it over and over and over again. Remember to say you're sorry. Probably one of the biggest things that we've learned about marriage is that when you're in love and married, it's like you're dealing with a bank account. You know how your checking account or your savings account is. You're constantly making deposits into that account. And you could look at marriage like you're making deposits into your wife's account or into your husband's account. And then occasionally, maybe without even realizing it, you reach in and make a withdrawal. And then you realize, ooh, I took something out of the marriage. I took something away from my wife. And I need to put back into our marriage by means of a deposit. So marriage and being in love is in many ways like making deposits and withdrawals. Deposits and withdrawals. So my thought to you today is short and simple. Your marriage partner, wife or husband, is a gift from God. Remember to say you're sorry. I tell my wife, I've learned it well. I'm sorry. It was my fault. I'll try not to let it happen again. Remember to say you're sorry. And thirdly, keep those deposits ahead of the withdrawals. Thanks, Redemption Gateway. That's your daily dose for today.